And then we have Michael Chiesa coming back after, I don't know, a year or so away. And he's taking on Jingliang Li. And Michael Chiesa is a grappler who's pretty one-dimensional. He's got a straightforward game plan, right? He comes forward, he looks for takedowns, and he works from there. He does not have like a really wide, versatile set of takedowns, but the few that he uses, like body locks, trips, those do work well. Once on top, he's got solid pressure, and he's going to alternate between ground and pound and submissions. He's coming off 2 losses in a row and a year away, but they were very different, right? In the Luque fight, he was dominating. But he got overzealous, got a little too excited, chased his submission, fell off, and then he was subbed. And his last loss was to Sean Brady, where he was just outworked, right? He was taken down 5 times, but he had a really nice rally in the 3rd round. And he's taking on Jingliang Li, who's a good boxer. He's got volume, real power. He mixes in low kicks to slow you down before just sending power hands right over the top. But as solid as his striking is, he has holes in the grappling. He's not a complete fish out of the water, but his 60% takedown defense does give his opponents some sort of a path to victory if they're worried about his power. He's coming off that split decision loss to Daniel Rodriguez, where a lot of people thought Jingliang won that fight. This is a razor-thin fight. And the longer I look at this, the longer I break this down, I take my notes, I do my thing, the less sure I am of who's going to win this fight. Chiesa has the very clear path, right? Just grapple. But Salikov had that exact same path, and then he was knocked out. And Chiesa should be the pick here, but I'm going to go the other side. I'm going to go with Jingliang. I think he can get back to his feet or even stop some of the takedowns and just let his hands go. Chiesa historically has had a very solid chin, but he's a year away. He's got that comfy desk analyst job, and that may have softened him up a little bit. So no bet, absolutely no bet here, but we're going to wait for those props to drop, and I guarantee I'll find some solid prop bets to hit up. And a lot of what we do here is I'm going to break down these fights. I'm going to give you the notes, give you the information, give you my opinion. Jacob's going to do the same. We talk about who we bet on, what our bets are. We've got 8 units on this card already, but we also talk about the bets we're not placing. UFC San Antonio was a landmine for a lot of people. I managed to be up units, up 44%, because I didn't bet that much. I only bet 2.5 units, but came back with 44% profit. And it's because I avoided a lot of Tucker Lutz. Nowhere near Tucker Lutz. Nowhere near Tucker Lutz. This fight is sort of in that camp. Not completely, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be on the Jingliang side. It's a little too iffy for me. Let's wait for those props to drop and see if we can find our spot there.